Okay, I'm just gonna keep going, and then when you get this, then you can just watch it, okay? All right. Okay, so I'm gonna just keep going, and then all right. Um, all right, so here are some examples of adverbs. So instead of walk slowly, quickly, fast, carefully, neatly, messily, politely, hurriedly. And then instead of read, how can you read? You could read well, you could read fast, poorly, haltingly. So that's just telling you ly is a common ending. Okay. All right. So if we go to page 184, go to page 184. We're going to focus on these questions to practice. Okay. So if you look at the questions, we're on page 184. Okay. Go to page 184. Oh, that's where we are. Okay. Page 184. We're just going to look at the sentences that they gave you, and we're just going to write what question we think matches the adverb that they already highlighted on the page. Okay. In the blank, so look at the example. The new girl spoke timidly, and the question they said that matched was timidly. How did she speak? She spoke timidly. So that's the question that matches. So let's just do these and see if we can figure out what question matches, okay? Number one, the sun shone radiantly. So what question do you think would go with radiantly? The sun showed radiantly. Do you think that would be where, when, how often, or to what extent? How, very good. Because you could say, how did the sun shine? It shined radiantly. So the question we need to write for number one is how. How. Number one is how. Very good. Number two, we went to church yesterday. What question do you think matches yesterday? We went to church yesterday. Yesterday. Yesterday is describing uh, you went to church yesterday. So, what question do you think you can match with yesterday? When? Very good. Because you could say, when did you go to church? I went yesterday. So, that matches your adverb for yesterday. Very good. Excellent. All right. Number three. All of the children came outside. So the children came outside. Good job, Clay. Where did they go? They went outside. So that's where you're asking the question. If you could answer it with your adverb, then it's the correct question. Where did they go? They went outside. Good job. Number four, we should fully obey our parents. Fully. We should fully obey. Fully obey. Very good. This is the one that's to what extent, because it's telling you, like, to what extent, like, to what measure should you obey? Fully. Not partially, not a little bit, but fully. You should fully obey your parents. Very good. Number five, a flock of geese flew overhead. A flock of geese flew overhead. Where? Very good. Where did they fly? They flew overhead. They flew overhead. Very good. All right. Um, Number six, we walked quietly through the woods. Quietly. Quietly through the woods. How? Very good. How did we walk? We walked quietly. That's how we walked. All right. Number seven, I will be leaving for school soon. I will be leaving for school soon. Good. When? When? When Will I be leaving for school? I will be leaving for school soon. So it would be when. Very good. All right. Uh, random fact. Random fact about me. Random fact time. Um, just so you know, the number one animal that I am afraid of. I don't think I ever told you guys, but I am deathly afraid of bats. I hate bats. That's a fact for the day. If you watch this video later, you have to write that I'm afraid of bats. Miss Schmozel hates bats. And bats, B-A-T, bats, not rats, bats. If they fly in me, I will run away. All right, number 8. Uh, it seldom snows in Florida. It seldom snows in Florida. Which word do you think? Okay, good. Clay got it. How often? So you ask, how often does it snow in Florida? It seldom snows in Florida. That means not often. It doesn't often snow, right? Not like never. Like maybe that one time, like an inch. Uh, number 9. The pony jumped nervously. The pony jumped nervously. How? Very good. It's okay, Lily. It's okay. How? Good. How? How did the pony jump? It jumped nervously. Very good. Number 10. I will come immediately. I will come immediately. Okay, good. When? When will I come? I will come immediately. Very good. When? Okay. So, did you notice a lot of those words up there ended in ly, didn't they? Because they're adverbs. Not all of them, but a lot did. Okay. So now what I want you to do is you're going to do, I want you to write down 3 adverbs that tell when. So go ahead. And then we're going to share some of these. Tell when. When could something happen? So don't say them yet. Just write down 3 words that could tell when. When. Okay, somebody tell me when something could happen. When could something happen? Okay, never, today, now, good. Soon, okay. Today, now, later, soon, okay. Some immediately, that's a good one. Tomorrow, later, good. Okay, all these are fine. So when is like a time period. So you're going to say tomorrow, yesterday, later, now. Okay, when is like um whenever you think about the question when, you're thinking of a time period. Okay, that's the adverb for when. How about the next one? Give me 5 adverbs that tell how. How. Blendina, we're almost done with the lesson. We are on page 184 at the bottom of the page on number 2. How? Tell me how something can. How can something like number 1 was radiantly. How can something like think about radiantly? It can be radiant, fully, good. How else? What? How else could you describe how? Okay, good. How? You could just give me one. You don't have to write all five. Okay, go ahead if you have any. Foley, uh, radiantly is the one they gave you. Crazily, okay. Um, how is something that you could do? Like carefully, good. Lovely, that's a good one, Cherith. Um, Lily, write is a verb. Like describe how you could write. Run is a verb. You want to describe how you could write. Okay, quickly is good. Destructively is fine. Now is time. So now is not how. You want to describe how. How. Some people that are on here, um, it's the same people that keep answering. Then I want everyone to give me one. So if you have left, unless you left, you need to think of a how word. Nervously, hurriedly. Outside it would be where. Outside would be a where. Okay, Stephanie. Okay. And shortly. Okay. Neatly. Okay, good. Okay, lazily. Okay. 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 All these are good. All right. Those are all good. All right. How about the last one? Let's do the last one. Um, what are three adverbs that tell where now? The last one. Where? Where? Okay, inside. Okay, good, Colin. Inside. You could do something inside, outside, inside, outside. Okay. Okay, when they did their where, they did outside. You could do here. You could do there. You could do, it's hard to do. When they think of adverbs, you don't want to be really specific in like location. One thing that you can do is imagine that you have a box. Okay. So, um, if you have a box, if you had a box, imagine all the places you could be. Stop writing. Imagine all the places you could be if you were, you could be on the box, under it, inside of it. Um, you could be standing by the box, over the box. These are places that you could be, right? All around it. You could be around the box. Okay. So, um, you want to think it's, you don't, you could be anywhere. You're not going to be like, when I say, where are you don't want to be like, oh, the Brandon Mall, because that's really specific. That's not really what they're talking about when they're saying, um, like, um, a place or where. They're talking about like anywhere, there, inside, up, down, around. Those are the places that would be adverbs in sentences more than a specific place because those are nouns. A lot of you are saying nouns. Bathroom, kitchen, hat, park. Those are all nouns. Those would not be adverbs. Um, like outside, I went outside. Where did you go? I went is the verb. Outside would be your adverb. Um, so you got to be careful that you are not just right now, if you think about specific places, then those are going to be nouns. So that's why we practice thinking about what they are. All right. If you, um, we're going to do more with adverbs tomorrow. So we're going to stop for today. So we're done. Tomorrow we're going to work on page 185. You are done. Hopefully the weather cooperates better tomorrow. One thing I want to say about your language tests, listen before you leave. Some of you, no, don't leave yet. You better listen. Some of you were not following directions on your language test that I went over with you. Some of you need to make sure you're listening to the reviews that I'm doing, because I reviewed some questions straight out of your test for that language test. And then you missed the questions I reviewed. So make sure that you are paying attention, and because some of your grades you don't want to drop because you're not paying attention. Remember, you did a lot better in math than you did in Bible paying attention. So I'm really happy, and that you did a lot better here, even with the weather messing up the videos and all that. So I'm fairly happy with that. So keep it up for tomorrow. But please, please, please make sure that you keep working hard on all the things that we're sending home, because I want you guys to keep doing good on all of your grades and getting all your assignments turned in, because you are so smart, and I want you guys to all do the best that you can do, and don't quit working hard. And I love you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay? All right, have a good rest of your day. Bye.